At this time, I am very proud to invite Jill Tsai to the lectern to deliver the student remarks on behalf of the class of 2010. Jill is a candidate for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Biological Sciences. While at UC Merced, she has been a resident assistant in housing. She met that responsibility while participating in campus groups like Job's Daughters, an international Masonic youth organization, and Magnus Opus, UC Merced Campus Comedy Club group. Please help me welcome Jill to speak on behalf of the class of 2010.
Good evening, and thank you for having me here tonight. I know tonight is a celebration for our class of 2010, but I would like to start with having everyone give a round of applause for the family and professors who have guided us to this moment. After 4 long years, we are finally here. We finally made it. But if you ask any graduate sitting around you, they will tell you this was not an easy achievement. These last 4 years at UC Merced have been the most challenging ones of their lives. They will tell you the printers constantly jammed, the midterms were difficult, and sometimes the air was quite odoriferous. However, if you ask them if they would do it again, if they would relive these years, these challenges all over, well, that is when a sly smile will cross their lips. Because after taking one step on this campus, you can't help but become a bobcat. It must be something in the water. We are UC Merced's class of 2010. Our class is defined by our academics, leadership, creativity, and our friendships. Unlike other college campuses, we all know one another, and in our small numbers, we have become a support team to propel our classmates to their highest potential. And our proof is not just in this impressive moment, but also in the traditions we share. Yes, I did just say traditions. Although our sister campuses would disagree, UC Merced does have its own traditions. A few can even be divided by class. As freshmen, tradition dictates that you register for core. Now, for those who don't know what core is, it is a required class that you seem to appreciate more as you get older. Imagine a class where you practice microeconomics, mourn the loss of Pluto, and hypothetically kill off 70% of the nation's population. All in one semester. That's core in a nutshell. And if you don't believe me, ask any bobcat. As a sophomore, tradition dictates that you get a job on campus. It will probably be in the dining commons. There are 2 traditions as a junior. The first is to finally know where things are on campus. And the second is to drop schematics for tipping the cows in the field. Or at least buying the shirt in the student store. And as a senior, the tradition is to walk proudly around campus, to joyously reminisce, and to contemplate how different you would be if you had gone anywhere else. So yes, UC Merced does have its own traditions, even if they're as simple as clam chowder Fridays. Those traditions have made up our most precious memories on campus, and as we move on, we can take pride in what we have created. We have built clubs ranging from culture to comedy and paved the way for the entire Greek life system. We have put on shows, events, fundraisers, dances, and so much more to inspire and entertain our community. Our creations are stepping stones for future classes, and when we return as alumni, we can look on in pride at our successors. as much joy as we've encountered at this university. We have also been forever bonded by the loss of our classmate. Our brother, Hector Barrera Barraza. As we came together to mourn his death, one could see the kinship that the class of 2010 shared. Even if you didn't personally know him, you felt his loss like a missing limb, and that is a true testament to our camaraderie. And though we will always grieve his loss, we also know that he is looking on proudly at our accomplishments. We go forward to honor his memory. At other universities, students walk through sand in the footprints of the students before them, merely riding on the coattails of their predecessors. At UC Merced, we have carved through wet concrete to create our own path, a path that will forever be ingrained into the foundation of this campus. The college experience for future students will be based on what we have created. No one can ever take away that accomplishment. As we leave our campus today, we don't have to cry, because our legacy is preserved. So go forward. In our time at UC Merced, we have been well educated in academics and in life, and it is now time to apply it. Whether you plan on working, continuing your education, or just taking a year off, do so with the ethics you have gathered here. Show bravery and feel no fear to attempt goals that seem out of reach. Be wise in your decisions and always consider your fellow man. Lastly, be humble, for your accomplishments were not without the help of your family and friends. Class of 2010, enjoy today because we deserve it. We have worked so hard, and as we leave to try out the real world, we can do so knowing that we are prepared for absolutely any challenge. After all, if we can live in a city for 4 years where a downtown consisting of a movie theater and a vacuum repair store qualifies entertainment, we can do anything. Thank you.
Yeah!
Thank you, Jill, for your contributions to the campus and those of your fellow classmates also. We look forward to the impact you and your fellow classmates will make on the state and the nation. And now we will begin the conferral of degrees by school. So parents, get your cameras ready.